first, the pitcher, number 55, Cameron Barrows. Batting second in left field, number 1, Ella McLeod. Batting third at first, number 32, Audrey White. Batting fourth, the DP, number 51, Tatum Adams. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 33, Kaylee Klein. Batting sixth, playing shortstop, number 30, Brinley Arredondo. Batting seventh, at third, number 5, Hayden McGuire. Batting eighth, playing second, number 10, Celeste Gutierrez. Batting ninth, in center field, number 8, Bianca Diamond. And playing right field for number 30, Brinley Arredondo. Batting seventh, at third, number 5, Hayden McGuire. Batting eighth, playing second, number 10, Celeste Gutierrez. Batting ninth, in center field, number 8, Bianca Diamond. And playing right field for the Maple Leafs is number 9, Rachel Cates. The head coach of Goshen. And batting ninth, in right field, number 24, Anna Kemp. The pitcher for Spring Arbor is number 15, Emily Underwood. And the head coach of the Cougars is Deb Thompson. And now we ask that you rise if you are able and face the flag for the playing of the national anthem.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
We welcome you into Weston Door Field on the campus of the University of St. Francis. This is the 2026 Crossroads League play-in games for the conference tournament. And we've got our first matchup today. The number 5 seed, Spring Arbor Cougars, taking on the number 8 seed in Goshen. And we are ready to get things started here today in Fort Wayne. And the starting pitcher for Spring Arbor is Emily Underwood, who will make her 26th start of the season, 28th appearance overall, 17-9 record on the year for Underwood with a 1.89 ERA. She has been one of the best pitchers in the conference all season long. For Goshen, Cameron Barrows will lead things off, followed by Ella McLeod and Audrey White. Tatum Adams is the designated player hitting in the 4 spot, followed by Kaylee Klein, Brinley Arredondo, Hayden McGuire, Celeste Gutierrez, and Bianca Diamond. We are ready to get things underway with our first game of the day between Spring Arbor and Goshen. Our second game coming up will be between the number 6 seed Mount Vernon Nazarene, number 7 seed Huntington. This is a single elimination play-in. If you make it out of this first round here in the games today, it is double elimination the rest of the tournament. Underwood, first pitch, swung on and missed, strike one. We are underway. 1:58 is our start time for the first game today. Second game coming up right about 4 p.m. as count evens up to 1-1 on Cameron Barrows. Barrows, .359 batting average, 6 home runs, but a tapper back to the circle here. Underwood over to first, and the leadoff batter is down on a ground out back to the pitcher, 1-3. Now the left fielder, Ella McLeod, sends this one foul down the first base side, 0-1. During the regular season, Spring Arbor won all 4 matchups with Goshen, winning 3-0, 5-4 in 9 innings in the first doubleheader, and then 8-0 and 15-4 in the second doubleheader. Underwood did not allow a run this year against Goshen in her 2 meetings. 13 innings pitched, 15 strikeouts, no runs for the Maple Leafs in the first 2 meetings against Underwood this year. Ella McLeod, the left fielder, .214 batting average, swings and puts this one on the ground, left side of the infield and through into left field. And Goshen has a hit in the top of the first inning. So McLeod aboard at first for the first baseman, Audrey White. White swings and fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. 8 teams in the tournament, and then your play-in games will whittle it down to 6 as the runner takes off for second as this one scoots away. Count evens to 1-1. One on the ground, right side into right field for a base hit. Kemp comes up throwing. It's cut by the first baseman, Ambler. McLeod over to third, and there are runners at the corners with just 1 out, and Goshen trying to do something that they did not do during the regular season, and that is score against the starter, Emily Underwood. Designated player Tatum Adams swinging at the first pitch she sees, fouls it back, 0-1. Adams in the 4 spot with a .356 batting average this year, 3 home runs and 21 runs driven in. This is up in the zone. One and one count. Adams and then the catcher Kaylee Klein. This is down in the dirt. Meeker keeps everything in front of her. Count to 2-1. Spring Arbor wins. They will face Taylor in the first game of the double elimination part of this tournament. If Goshen wins, they will take on Marion. And we'll know going into the next game, the winner of that one, who they will be playing. 2-2 pitch from Underwood. She goes up the ladder and gets her first strikeout. 2 down in the top of the first inning. And it brings up the catcher, Kaylee Klein. Goshen as a team this year, .272 batting average, .337 on base percentage, just 7 home runs. As Klein takes a first pitch ball, 1-0. Crossroads League tournament all being played here in Fort Wayne at St. Francis this season. And we'll start tomorrow. We're scheduled to begin at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. 10, 12, 3, and 5 are your scheduled start times for games over the next 2 days. Missing to Klein. Count goes to 2-1. McLeod over at third. White is aboard at first. 2 down in the top of the first inning as Underwood delivers this one on the ground right back to her. Over to first base. And Goshen is kept off the scoreboard in the top of the first inning. Spring Arbor coming to bat when we return to Fort Wayne and Weston Door Field. SummitCitySports.com.
Therapy. Recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely with no physician.
20 walks on the season for Barrows. Barbeau leading things off. First pitch swinging and through the middle into center field. Barbeau leads things off. First pitch she sees, leadoff single for Spring Arbor. And now the first baseman, Summer Ambler, with a runner at first and nobody out. This goes out of the glove of Klein. Barbeau taken off for second, and she's in safely. Was a called strike on Ambler, 0-1. Stolen base for Barbeau, her 6th of the season. Ambler holds off on the 0-1 offering, 1 ball and 1 strike. Wind is blowing slightly towards us and down the first base line, and we've got time called as Klein needs a new glove, it looks like. So you don't see that every day. It looks like Klein's glove, the webbing came loose from that last pitch. Now on a 1-1 count, Ambler steps back in. Called a ball, 2-1 to Ambler. Barbeau aboard at second. Nobody out, bottom of the first inning. Ambler well struck into left field. This ball's going to go all the way to the fence. McLeod going to go and track it down, but a run scores for Spring Arbor. And the second hit already in this first inning for the Cougars. Barbeau scores from second. Ambler trades places with her. And it is a 1-0 lead already for the Cougars. Here's left fielder Grace Luby with a runner in scoring position and nobody out. Luby and Ambler were tied for a team-high 28 RBIs this season during the regular season. Oh, 1 on the ground to third. McGuire pulls it out of her glove. Throw to first is in time to get Luby 1 away. Here's the catcher, Brooke Meeker. 1 down and a runner at second. Takes a first pitch strike, 0-1. Meeker, .294 batting average this year. Home run and 23 runs driven in. 0-1 is shot foul down the first base side. It's now 0-2 on Meeker. Shortstop Peyton Grange to hit next. Indiana Wesleyan, the number 1 seed in this tournament. St. Francis, number 2. Marion, 3rd, and then Taylor, 4th. Grayson Bethel kept out of the tournament after finishing 9th and 10th, respectively, in the Crossroads League this year. Oh-2 from Barrows. Popped up, and this is going to get out of play. Still an 0-2 count on Meeker. On a hop over towards third, McGuire has trouble with it, and reaching safely is Spring Arbor. That'll be an E5 over there at third base. And now the shortstop, Peyton Grange, with runners at first and second and 1 out. And quickly in this first inning, a visit for Barrows and Klein. Not much you can do early on if you're Barrows. One really well-hit ball from Ambler, but outside of that, hasn't given up solid contact here in the early going. Fresh count on the shortstop, Peyton Grange, and a first pitch strike from Barrows, 0-1. A little chillier today. We are not yet to 60 degrees here in Fort Wayne. And it's going to be a colder week here for Crossroads League tournament play. Play 4 games tomorrow, 4 games on Thursday, and then potentially 3 on Friday. A bit of a late swing. This is fouled away by Grange, 1-2. Ambler aboard at second, Meeker at first. Already a run in this first inning for Spring Arbor. It's fouled off towards third, stays 1-2. Grace Lentz in the on-deck circle. Spring Arbor trying to come up with some big offense here in the first inning, but Barrows gets the strikeout of Grange. There are 2 down in the first. And here is the third baseman, Grace Lentz. Lentz, first pitch swinging into left field. It's down for a hit. Spring Arbor going to try and score 2. Around third is Meeker. She will score. And the Cougars have taken a 3-0 advantage here in the first on the 2 RBI double from Grace Lentz. And could not have drawn up a better start here today for Spring Arbor. And it's the designated player, Megan Bondi, with a runner in scoring position and 2 outs. Bondi takes, and a strike evens this count up at 1-1. During the regular season, Spring Arbor 283 at the plate, 343 on base percentage as a team. It's now 1-2 on Bondi. One, two. Well, half swing fouls this one off on the first base side. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes, bottom of the first inning. Lentz is the runner at second. Crossroads League tournament play-in game. Winner moves on to the double elimination bracket. Loser season is done. As Bondi again spoils the 1-2. Three runs on 3 hits and 1 error from Goshen. Check swing, she did go. Ball down in the dirt, will apply the tag and get the strikeout for the final out of the first. But it's 3 runs in the first inning for Spring Arbor, and the Cougars take a 3-0 advantage into the top of the second here on SummitCitySports.com.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Thank you for...
Top of the second inning, Goshen trailing 3-0 against Spring Arbor here in the Crossroads League tournament play-in game. And the winner of this one will move on to our games tomorrow. We either play at 10 or noon tomorrow. Spring Arbor out in front 3-0. If the Cougars win, it'll be Spring Arbor against Taylor first thing tomorrow at 10 a.m. If it is Goshen who wins this game, it'll be Marion and Goshen at noon tomorrow. back here at St. Francis. First pitch of the second inning is a ball as it's 6, 7, and 8 in the batting order. Back-to-back balls called to begin this at-bat with Brinley Arredondo starting shortstop. Arredondo hitting at just 192 during the regular season. But her glove has been a pivotal part of her contributions this season for Goshen. 3-0 is called a strike to make it 3-1. And that is too low, ball 4. So a walk to Arredondo. And now the third baseman, Hayden McGuire, with a runner at first and nobody down. McGuire hit .277 during the regular season with 19 runs driven in. Underwood fires in a first pitch strike, 0-1. One strikeout in the first inning for Underwood. 2 total hits for Goshen. Left runner stranded at first and third. 0-1 bunt is fouled away by McGuire, and now 0-2. Celeste Gutierrez on deck, and then Bianca Diamond will follow. And another strikeout for Underwood. Snap throw and back into first base safely is Arredondo. There is one down. Second K for Emily Underwood. One away in the top of the second. Underwood with 152 strikeouts this year over the course of 166 innings pitched. Just 33 walks in those 166 innings of work. Popped up, shallow right field. Kemp comes on, makes the catch. There are 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Bianca Diamond, with a runner at first and 2 away in the top of the second. Already a 3-0 advantage for Spring Arbor, and a first pitch strike at the knees, 0-1 to Diamond. Goshen 17-33 during the regular season, 11-25 in the conference. Spring Arbor was 4 games above 500 at 20-16 in the conference standings this year. Neutral site game for both teams. Goshen 4-6 in neutral site games compared to 5-5 for Spring Arbor. Up high from Underwood. Both teams lost their last time out, but it's been 7 losses in a row for Goshen leading into play today. Underwood with a 1-2. Outside, runner taken off for second. Meeker throw in time. And they get Arredondo trying to take second base. To the bottom of the second, it's a 3-0 lead for Spring Arbor. The first inning and a half. Crossroads League Tournament play-in action continues after this break.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead Girls Golf Team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
3-0 Spring Arbor leads Goshen in the bottom of the second inning. SummitCitySports.com, glad to be with you as we make our way through the first game of this play-in tournament. Goshen taking on Spring Arbor, the Maple Leafs, down 3-0 and facing 8-9-1 in the batting order for the Cougars. And we'll see how things look offensively in the second for Spring Arbor. 3 runs on 3 hits and 1 defensive error by Goshen in the first. First pitch swinging, and Cerrone fouls it back 0-1. Cerrone, Kemp, and then Barbeau at the top of the order. "13 runs driven in this season by Cerrone. Batting average, though, just a tick below 200. This bunt attempt missed, and now 0-2. Barrows with 2 strikeouts in the first inning. Had 112 in just less than 100 innings pitched this year. Cerrone fouls it back. Count stays 0-2. Get a new softball in play. And in terms of the field looks great right now. Might be a little bit soft in the outfield with the rain we've had the past couple of days, as Barrows picks up her 3rd strikeout already. 1 down in the second. Here's the right fielder, Anna Kemp, with nobody aboard and 1 away. Kemp hit .274 during the regular season. As Barrows continues to find the strike zone early, 0-1. Down low, we're even to 1-1. Don't forget, we'll have a second game coming up today. Mount Vernon Nazarene, number 6 seed, take on the number 7 seed in Huntington. Left side of the infield, Arredondo to first, and there are 2 away in the second. Back to the top of the order, Nicole Barbeau. A single, a stolen base, and a run scored in the first. Barbeau, .310 batting average during the regular season and 4 home runs, along with 18 runs driven in. Barrows 0-1 down in the dirt, 1 ball and 1 strike, and we'll see how the bats fare this week in the Crossroads League tournament and how the arms fare across the board as well. It does feel like every team that's made it into the tournament has that true ace pitcher on their staff, which you'll see on day 1. But how often can you rely on that ace pitcher of the staff to go out there and try and get it done for you? Obviously, some teams will feel a little bit differently than others. Again, on the ground to short, Arredondo to first, and that is just in time to get Barbeau as Spring Arbor goes down in order in the bottom of the second. To the top of the third, and a 3-0 lead for the Cougars over Goshen.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand.
Bianca Diamond leads off the top of the 3rd inning for Goshen as Emily Underwood steps back into the circle for the Cougars. 8 batters faced so far, 2 hits given up, 2 strikeouts for Underwood in the first 2 innings of work. Right side of the infield, tough play off a back foot, falling away from first base. Barbeau gets it to Ambler, and there is 1 down in the 3rd. Back to the top of the order, here is the pitcher, Barrows. First pitch down in the dirt, ball 1. Barrows grounded back to Underwood in the 1st. On the ground to short here, Grange over to Ambler, and a couple of groundouts start the top of the 3rd inning. 2 away, and here's Ella McLeod. McLeod singled and was left stranded over at 3rd base back in the 1st. An aggressive approach on the swings early on. This is popped up. Grange and Barbeau. It's Barbeau, the second baseman, who comes down with it out towards center field. And a 1-2-3 top half of the 3rd inning defensively for Spring Arbor. Cougars are coming to bat. It'll be Ambler leading things off in the 2 spot when we return to West Indoor Field.
Therapy. Recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
Athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
Bottom of the 3rd, 3-0. Spring Arbor with the lead over Goshen. It's 2, 3, and 4 in the batting order for the Cougars here in the 3rd. Ambler first pitch swinging and bounces it foul towards her own dugout on the 3rd base side. Jaron Matheny with SummitCitySports.com. Glad to be with you. The Crossroads League play-in tournament. Loser of this one, their season will come to a close. Winner moves on to play tomorrow at either 10 a.m. or noon, depending upon who wins this first game. Ambler in the air to center field. Step back for Diamond. Now she's coming in and makes the catch. 1 down in the 3rd. 1 out for the left fielder, Grace Luby. Luby grounded out to McGuire over at 3rd base. That's in her first at-bat in the 1st inning. Barrows with 3 strikeouts through the first 2 innings on the rubber. This is down in the zone to Luby, 2-0. Similar to what we've seen so far this year between these two teams, as another hit for Spring Arbor. Grace Luby through the left side, and a single puts a runner on with 1 down in the 3rd. Trying to get something cooking offensively again, this time in the 3rd inning. It's Brooke Meeker, the catcher, with 1 down and 1 aboard. First pitch swinging. Meeker fouls it back 0-1. Reached on an E5. That was back in the 1st. Eventually came around to score. Part of that 3-run first inning for Spring Arbor. At the knees, a called strike to Meeker. It's 0-2. 0-2 popped up. Foul territory, and this one's going to land right on top of the dugout here over at third. Still an 0-2 count. Meeker with a home run and 23 runs driven in this season. Lays off one up in the zone. 1-2. Cameron Barrows, sophomore pitcher out of Apple Valley, California. She's been the ace of the staff this year. Meeker lays this one out in the left center field. Diamond on the run towards the gap, makes the catch. 2 down in the bottom of the third inning, and now here's the shortstop, Peyton Grange. A couple of flyouts to Diamond here in the third. 3 runs on 4 hits for Spring Arbor. No errors defensively. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for Goshen. Runner on the move. This first pitch is going to get out of play. 0-1. Shortstop Peyton Grange, 0 for 1 today. Struck out swinging in the first. Barrows ahead 0-2. Well, half swing popped up on the infield, and it's Arredondo, the shortstop. Underneath it, we go to the fourth, and a 3-0 lead still for Spring Arbor. 3 innings complete here at Westendorf Field in Fort Wayne.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really
Top of the fourth inning, and Underwood's first pitch is fouled up and away, 0-1. Audrey White, Tatum Adams, Kaylee Klein, 3, 4, and 5 in the batting order, due up for Goshen here in the fourth. They've really not found any success so far today against Underwood, as this pop-up is secured by Barbeau at second. First batter is down, 1 away. And here is the designated player, Tatum Adams. She's swinging away at the first pitch, but dumps this one into right field. Kemp is going to come up throwing for first. Will decide to hold on to this one. Third hit for Goshen, and a runner aboard at first with 1 out. And we may see a pinch runner over at first base. So courtesy runner in at first for Goshen. And that brings Kaylee Klein to the plate. Had some traffic in the first, have not been able to really produce anything since for Goshen offensively. Klein with a floater out towards short, backing up Grange. Makes the catch, her throw to first goes off the assistant coach on the first base side there for Goshen. There are 2 down. Two down for Brinley Arredondo. First pitch fouled straight back 0-1 to Arredondo. Bergeron is your runner aboard at first base. A little bit out in front of that pitch, and it is 0-2. Take it back. That is Serenity Mitchum now running at first base in place of Adams. Up high, 1-2 count. Arredondo walked, but then was thrown out trying to steal second base. That out ended the top of the fourth. Outside, runner taken off. Good throw again. And for the second time today, a runner is caught stealing to end an inning for Goshen offensively. We go to the bottom of the fourth, still 3-0, Spring Arbor in front.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead Girls Golf Team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
3 hits for Goshen, but no runs to show for it as Spring Arbor leads it 3-0 as we enter the bottom of the fourth inning. Grace Lentz, Megan Bondi, and Matasia Cerrone are coming to bat, 6, 7, and 8 in the order for the Cougars. And for the second time, Goshen running itself out of an inning offensively as trying to steal second base was Mitchum, the courtesy runner, and Meeker put a throw right on the money. Second time we've seen that. We start the bottom of the fourth, 3-0 Spring Arbor. Grace Lentz leads it off. And first pitch misses to Lentz, ball 1. RBI double back in the first, 1 for 1 today. She's brought in 2 of the 3 runs for Spring Arbor on the day, and she gets into this one as well into right center field. Diamond on the run, and she makes a diving catch for the first out of the bottom of the fourth. Really well struck there from Lentz into right center field, but Diamond just made a better play defensively. 1 down for the designated player, Megan Bondi. First pitch to Bondi. It's in for a strike, 0-1. 3 runs in the first inning. That's it. That's all the offense we have in this one so far today. And it's quickly 0-2 on Megan Bondi. Number 5, Spring Arbor taking on number 8, Goshen. 0-2, and going down swinging there was Bondi. 4th strikeout for Barrows. 2 away in the 4th. Here's Matasia Cerrone with 2 down. Barrows looks locked in, and it's going to be a quick inning defensively. Right side of the infield, it's the second baseman, Gutierrez, who comes down with the pop-up. And we're through 4 innings here at Westendorf Field. Top of the 5th is coming up next. Spring Arbor still leading 3-0.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season.
Top of the 5th inning, and Goshen coming to the plate. Arredondo, McGuire, and Gutierrez. 6, 7, and 8. First pitch swinging, backing up Barbeau at second, but she's able to field it, throw it to first. 1 pitch, 1 out. in the 5th. And really, the way this game has gone for both pitchers is going to be a big positive. It's not been a taxing day, really, for either starter. Another first pitch swinging, this one off the foot of Underwood. She'll toss with the glove to first. Nice play by the pitcher. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Put a star next to that one. 1-3 on the ground out, but was not ordinary at all. Off the foot of Underwood, she collects it with her glove and then tosses it from the glove over to first base. Made it look a lot easier than that play actually is. 2 down for Celeste Gutierrez. First pitch strike, 0-1. Top of the 5th, 2 away. Spring Arbor and Goshen in this play-in game. On the ground to third, this will stay fair. Lentz to first. Just a 4-pitch inning for Underwood. To the bottom of the 5th, it remains a 3-0 ball game.
Therapy. Recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
We're rolling into the bottom of the 5th inning. Crossroads League play-in action. Number 8, Goshen trails number 5, Spring Arbor, 3-0 in the bottom of the 5th. 9-1-2 in the batting order coming to the plate for the Cougars. Kemp scheduled to lead things off, and then Barbeau and Ambler. So sophomore Anna Kemp takes the plate. Barrows settles back in. Only 1 earned run to Barrows today, as the swing from Kemp, she did go halfway. It's 0-1. The 1 run that'll be earned to Barrows is that first run that scored from Barbeau. But the 2 RBI double from Lentz, both runs that scored off of that will be unearned. As Kemp lays down a bunt on the first base side, it is foul. 0-2. Second game today will be live on YouTube once again. Number 6, Mount Vernon Nazarene, facing number 7, Huntington. Score holds here. Spring Arbor will face Taylor in our first game tomorrow. In the air to right, Cates under it. 1 down in the 5th. Back to the top of the order, and Nicole Barbeau. Four strikeouts for Barrows. First 2 times through the order as Barbeau taps that one foul towards her own dugout over at third. It's an 0-1 count. Certainly lively in this Spring Arbor dugout here on the third base side. Barbeau fouls back the 0-1. Barbeau, then Summer Ambler, already in the bottom of the 5th inning. 0-2 trails outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. We'll get things started tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., 10, 12, 3, and 5 are your scheduled start times tomorrow. Number 1 and 2 seeds, Indiana Wesleyan and St. Francis, both will get somewhat of a bye to begin the day. If you win in the 10 or noon slot, you play later in the day. If you lose, you move to the loser's bracket and will play first thing on Thursday morning. The early 2 games on Thursday will be elimination games. We'll move into Friday. 3 potential games on Friday to determine the conference tournament champion. In the air out to center, Diamond has had a busy day. She's back underneath another one, 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Summer Ambler. RBI double in the first, flew out to center in the third, 1 for 2 today. Below the knees on that first offering from Barrows, 1-0 count. Taking and in for a strike to Ambler, 1-1. 7 home runs, 28 RBIs, and 17 walks this season, all team highs for Spring Arbor, with Ambler at the plate. 2-1 count. Leads the team in batting average and on base percentage as well. 428/483 in those 2 categories. Little dribbler back to the mound here. Barrows with the underhand toss to first. And we'll close the book on the 5th inning. To the top of the 6th in this play-in game. Single elimination right now, and it's 3-0. Spring Arbor with a lead over Goshen.
Athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
9-1-2 in the batting order for Goshen in the top of the 6th inning. Bianca Diamond leading things off, and then to the top of the order with Cameron Barrows and Ella McLeod. Still a 3-0 ball game. Goshen with 3 total hits here today. 2 in the first, 1 in the fourth. Spring Arbor 4 hits to produce those 3 runs. It's Underwood's 1-1. Gets the swing and the miss. And it's a 1-2 count on Bianca Diamond. And Spring Arbor, one of those teams, when you have somebody that's as good as Emily Underwood is, makes you such a tough out in any tournament. Swing and a miss. 1 down in the 6th. And at the top of the order, Cameron Barrows. Underwood, actually a transfer from Concordia University Ann Arbor. They closed their doors last year. Comes to Spring Arbor, and she has been dominant. Little check swing on the ground to second. Barbo to first. And quickly, there are 2 down in the 6th. Here's Ella McLeod with 2 away. McLeod 1 for 2. First pitch strike from Underwood as she just continues to flood the zone. 3 strikeouts today, but there is yet to be truly solid contact against her. A single from Tatum Adams may have been the best struck ball today, but outside of that, Underwood has kept Goshen hitters off balance. One, two. Ooh, trying to frame it on the outside corner. It's a ball instead. 2 balls and 2 strikes. In the air to left. On the run is Luby. Into the gap. She makes the catch. And it's another 1-2-3 defensive top half of the inning for Spring Arbor. 3-0 Cougars lead. Spring Arbor's looking for some insurance offensively in the bottom of the 6th when we return to Westendorf Field here in Fort Wayne.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead Girls Golf Team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Therapy. Recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne.
Bottom of the 6th inning, 3-0. Spring Arbor with a lead over Goshen as we welcome you back to Westendorf Field. Crossroads League play-in game between Spring Arbor and Goshen. Cougars won all 4 meetings during the regular season, including one by the final score you see right now, 3-0. It's Luby, Meeker, and Grange hitting in the 6th. Luby 1 for 2 today, singled in her last plate appearance. Down low in the dirt, 2-1 count. And Klein going to go talk with Barrows briefly. Back-to-back pitches that were down in the zone. Two balls and 1 strike on Luby. Luby, Meeker, Grange, 3, 4, 5 in the order for Spring Arbor here in the 6th. And the Cougars trying to just tack on another run or 2. The 3 runs in the first have held up so far. On the ground to third, McGuire to first, and just by a step to get Luby 1 away. It's the catcher, Brooke Meeker, with 1 out. Reached on the E5 in the first and then flew out to center field. 0 for 2 officially today, but she did score a run in the first inning. Meeker just under 300 with a batting average during the regular season. Fouls this one up and out of play. Now 0-2. Barrows looks in. 0-2 and back up through into center field. Be a single for Meeker. And there you go. Somebody on base to try and get another run across if you're Spring Arbor. Could be a pivotal run this late in the game. We have not seen Goshen offensively find a rhythm against Underwood in this one. 1 down for Peyton Grange. First pitch is up high, ball 1. And we're in the single elimination phase of the tournament. Play another single elimination game after this one at 4 p.m. 1-0, lifted, shallow right field. It's going to fall. Throw into second, and in safely is Meeker. Ball gets into left field, but Meeker will stay put at first as that dropped in. Nobody even made contact with it. Grange end up with a hit. And now Grace Lentz with runners at first and second and 1 out. Down low with the first offering, 1-0 to Lentz. Put a ball in the gap in left center field in the first inning that scored 2 runs. And a chance to put something on the board again. And she's ahead 2-0. Tiffany Keller is in the on-deck circle, and we'll have a meeting in the circle for Goshen. Big spot in this game right now in the bottom of the 6th inning, and over on that Goshen side, Coach Wagner comes out to talk with his starting pitcher, but this is one of those things for the Maple Leafs that you've got to have a 0 on the board here in the 6th inning. Already chasing 3 runs offensively in the top half of the 7th. Really cannot allow this lead to get any bigger than what it is currently, as Goshen offensively will be at 3, 4, and 5 in the order in the 7th, but they just have not had a ton of success today against Underwood or all season long. They have still yet to score a run against Emily Underwood this year in 19 innings against her. 2-1 count on Grace Lentz. Meeker at second, Grange at first. This is on the ground to short. Arredondo to second for 1, and that is the only out they'll get on the fielder's choice. 2 away. Puts runners at the corners for Megan Bondi, but a pinch hitter to the plate. So number 22, Tiffany Keller, replacing Bondi. So Keller will hit in the 7 spot. So 1st and 3rd and 2 down for Keller. First pitch swinging up and out of play, 0-1 to Keller. Natasia Cerrone scheduled to hit next. See if they get the opportunity for that spot in the order. This is fouled back, and now 0-2 as Barrows strike away from getting through the 6th and keeping this a 3-0 ball game. Oh, 2. Keller gets a piece of it to stay alive. Cloudy skies here in Fort Wayne, but it's a nice day overall in the 2-6-0. 0-2. Looked like Barrows kind of lost that ball coming out of her glove as the runner takes off and steals second. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Keller goes down swinging as Barrows picks up her 5th strikeout. It is still 3-0 as we go to the top of the 7th. Spring Arbor needing 3 outs to punch their ticket into the double elimination part of this Crossroads League tournament. Don't go anywhere. We're back right after this.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
It's 3, 4, and 5 in the batting order for Goshen in the top of the 7th inning. Audrey White, then Tatum Adams and Kaylee Klein as The Maple Leafs are down to their final 3 outs of the season, potentially, as Emily Underwood has gone 6 innings, has not allowed a run here today, and she's quickly ahead 0-2 on Audrey White. Underwood looking for her 22nd complete game of the season. This would be her 6th shutout win of the year. 17-9 overall record, earned run average of 1.89 over more than 170 innings pitched this season. Certainly in that conversation as the best pitcher in the Crossroads League this year. Seen a lot of good ones. 2-2. And the strikeout for Underwood. 1 away in the 7th. Four strikeouts for Underwood. Designated player Tatum Adams on the ground, back to the mound. And there are 2 quick outs in the 7th, and the season comes down to this for Goshen. 2 away for the catcher, Kaylee Klein. And looks like we will have a pinch hitter for Klein. Esme Pico will replace Klein. So Pico replacing Klein. A little bit surprised that Pico did not start today. She hits .358 on the season. First pitch low, ball 1 with a .462 on base percentage. Pico takes, it's a called strike to make it 1-1. Replaces Klein, who went 0 for 2 today with a ground out and a pop out. 1-1. This is fouled straight back to make it 1-2. Don't forget, coming up at 4 o'clock, maybe a tad beforehand, number 6 Mount Vernon versus number 7 Huntington. Underwood gets the strikeout and gets the win for Spring Arbor. 3-0 is your final score as Emily Underwood gets the victory. It'll be her 18th win of the season, picking up 5 strikeouts, her 6th shutout of the year as well. And Underwood will go 20 innings this season against Goshen without giving up a run in any of the 3 games that she started this year against the Maple Leafs. Goshen's season comes to a close at 17-34 overall. While Spring Arbor will move into the Crossroads League tournament, the Cougars will face Taylor tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., and we'll have your coverage here from Westendorf Field